What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas City Royals versus Chicago White Sox Major League Baseball matchup going down Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We've got Major League Baseball on the board. We've got NBA and NHL playoff action as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We are also closing in on 250,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. We appreciate all the love and support from those who have helped us get to where we are today. But again, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so. Help us get to that milestone. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. The Kansas City Royals setting up Michael Wacha for the start in this one, while the White Sox will counter with Jonathan Cannon. And Cannon's coming off a great start last time out. It was 6 innings, a 2-run ball, and a win against the Houston Astros. But that was at home. And if you look at Cannon's starts this season, there's been a clear split. At home, he's been outstanding. On the road was where he's really, had his issues. At home, Cannon, a 1.17 ERA. On the road, a 6.35 ERA this season. And, Cannon's just been having some tough outings on the road. Faced Boston, Cleveland, Detroit. Those are all tough lineups to go against. So I'm not going to, say that Cannon, is a terrible pitcher. Those are tough outings, but you would definitely like to see those numbers tighten up if you're the White Sox, and you face the Royals, who have some great numbers against right-handed pitching from a batting perspective. They're hitting .304 in the last 2 weeks against righties. The BABIP is third best in baseball. The team OPS numbers are third best in baseball. The isolated power numbers are just outside the top 5. But the problem for me is that even though the Royals have had all this sort of success, it doesn't feel like they've been scoring a whole lot of runs as of late, realistically. I mean, they've had a couple of great, performances offensively. They put up 8 runs in the game against the Tampa Bay Rays. They put up 11 runs in their series finale against the Baltimore Orioles. They won Monday's series opener, but they only won it 3-0. And that's kind of what we're seeing from the Kansas City Royals in a lot of these recent games. You look at Kansas City, they did win Tuesday's matchup. They had to rally, but they won that game 4-3. And it was, like I said, it felt like a bit of a, just a bit of a chore to get to those runs. Like it was a struggle. And I worry that could happen here, even against Jonathan Cannon. So I think that, the Royals could have some issues scoring again. I could easily see a similar scoreline to what we saw on Tuesday. On the other side, you got the White Sox, who still remain one of the worst teams in baseball offensively. And you're going against Michael Wacha, who hasn't been overly effective this season. He's been about a 6-inning guy. Usually gives up 2 to 3 runs to start, maybe sometimes even 4 like he did against the Orioles. But in his last 5 starts against the White Sox, going back to the end of the 2023 season, Wacha has a 1.06 ERA against these White Sox. So I think Wacha can have a solid start. He goes deep into this game. The Royals' bullpen has been really, really solid in the last little bit as well. They have the best bullpen ERA in baseball over the last week. So I'm going to go with the under 8.5 in this one. Like I said, I think it could be a bit of a lower scoring game, kind of what we saw in Tuesday's matchup. So give me the under between the Royals and the White Sox, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.